Yes, guys, welcome. The time has finally come. This is gonna be my first video on my channel. What we're gonna do draft leagues on this channel, such as the Battle Hub Draft League that I'm commissioner of. Then I will do the draft analysis. So stay tuned. If you guys want to see this, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe and leave a notice, leave a comment down below. And without a further ado, what is a draft league? It's actually like basically a fancy draft where you have a couple of teams and they're gonna be drafting sometimes sometimes things with the points. So we do a Pokemon. We have 100 points for 9 till 11 Pokemons. 14 team draft league. So it's gonna be very difficult to have a great pick in a solution without noticing it. But we got the tenth pick, so it's kind of bit late. So so pretty much all the good Pokemons are uh, were taken. Yeah, it was very difficult to what to pick for the next for the first pick. Yeah. Without further ado, let's go check our draft. With first round pick, my selection was going to be Roaring Moon. Why was it Roaring Moon? Uh, Basically it was the fact that I haven't used them on yet. It was one of my favorite Paradox Pokemons. It got the Dragon Dark typings. Very great typings for moves because there's two of the typings that hit the hardest. With access to D-Dance sets, Scarf, Bandit, either boost the energy with Dragon Dance is also gonna be cool. Expert yeah, it got a lot of coverage. Even Flamethrower, Heat Wave. It got access to Knockoff now, Skill Shot, Iron Head, Iron Tail. Yeah, Jaw Lock, which is the main move, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna see a lot of me mostly of the time if they're so it's gonna be the first pick and I'm very excited to use it and I hope you guys see it as well. So without further notice, we gotta go to the second pick because I was actually gonna be taking Jirachi or Ninetales Alola with it. But unfortunately, I got sniped. So my second pick is gonna be one of the loyal three. It's gonna be Okidoki. Okidoki, Okidoki. What can we say about this? It has two good, solid um, abilities in Toxic Chain and Gardock. Toxic Chain is, I believe that's a 30% chance. Uh, yeah, it's basically like if you hit a mon if you hit a mon with a move, it has a chance to be toxic or some kind of shenanigans. And with Gardock, it's um, it gives a +1 attack when he gets intimidated and he doesn't affect by it. With Okidoki, he got like 120 attack, 115 defense, 80 speed. So it's gonna be a lot of fun to use him. He can be defensive set with toxic spikes, toxic taunt. We can also be assault vest for a little bit bulk. Yeah, the main steps are poison fighting, so drain punch, gunk shot, poison jab, some types of things. Because K coverage and knockoff, crunch, and that kind of stuff. So really hoping to see what he can bring. It's gonna be some funky sets and some kind of things, but we will see it in the first week. Next round was my favorite Pokemon of all time, Lucario. Lucario has a special place in my heart since I've been battling with him through X and Y and Auras League. He brought me a lot of joy, and I used him like maybe 2 or 3 times. And with all the um, incoming moves and the moves that he already had, it's a very versatile Pokemon to be dealing with because he got so many things. Because he gets Swords Dance, Nasty Plot, Calm Mind. Um, it gets Vacuum Wave now, so he has special priority move in Vacuum Wave. He has a physical move in Bullet Punch. So it's gonna be a lot of fun to build with this because he has to reckon which set I'm gonna bring. Is it if I go special, it's gonna be is it gonna be the Nasty Plus set with agility, maybe double dance, you know? But I can also be Calm Mind with 3 attacks, Life Orb, Expert Belt, Metal Coat, you you name it. There are um, so many different sets I can run with Lucario. So that's why I wanted to draft him. Um, yeah, is we are three picks in, and I got 2 snipes already because I really wanted to use Ninetales Lola and Jirachi with this. Unfortunately, Adam took it, which I was not very happy about. He said in his draft analysis that he sniped a lot of people with it, including me. So when I thought about Roy Moon, I was like, I want to bring bulk in its team. I know I'm a little bit of an earthquake shenanigan switching, but um, my next pick, my fourth pick, what I was really excited about was the Steam Pokemon himself, Volcanion. Volcanion has a really good Pokemon. I haven't used him. Um, I believe this is the first time I'm gonna use them, so he gets access to Steam Eruption, Flamethrower, Earth Power, Slush Bomb, some great coverage, special side, but also offensive because you can run offensive as well with the Earthquake, Flame Charge, Liquidation. and more. So it's gonna be a very versatile Pokemon because it gets a very, very, very high special defense. Not that speedy, but we can work it out. We can work it out. Most of the time, it doesn't need any speed or something. It needs to he needs to hit a little bit of a hit and run. Yeah, he wants to be hit, but he also wants to provide the opponents from switching out for being burned by steam eruption or scald or whatever I want to do. So yeah, that's mainly the fact why I drafted Volcanion. Is bulk. It blocks the fairy type for Roaring Moon. So this I think this is gonna be a great pair with Roaring Moon instead. Yeah. So I noticed about the team. You see his fairy type fighting is gonna be a little bit difficult with the four Pokemons I just included. So I needed a little bit of wall, a little bit of a wall, and I know a very good Pokemon is here. This also completes my Fairy Dragon Steel core with um, Sylveon, this Pokemon. Sylveon is very good in being a wall. He's not gonna be mainly offensive only if I want to, because he gets access to throw blaze and with enough speed like timid or something, I can do one throw blaze and then maybe with pixelate hyper voices or hyper beams. I can do some massive damage against opponents, but mostly I will be running Sylveon defensively. Mostly defense, special defense with a lot of bulk. He's mainly a great wisher, so he can keep the people healthy or himself, of course. Is it access baton pass? We can't uh bypass status. No, I'm not saying it wrong. With baton pass, we can't allow to go stat changes. So like if we get a calm mind up, we can special attack, special defense. So I can't do that. I only have to dry pass. So excuse me. So it's gonna be fun, and Sylveon is gonna be one of my reliable Pokemons for defensive opinions. So we will see how it work out, and I'm very excited to use it. With the next Pokemon, I've used it a lot in other leagues with the movesets. You name it. Everything I want to do with this Pokemon is create havoc. It's gotta be mostly gonna be tearing teams apart with massive damage. And that Pokemon I'm talking about is Rillaboom. Rillaboom is here mainly because of the potential of the ground weakness I have. With the grassy terrain, I have a negative. It dials the attack of earth of ground moves by 0.5. So basically, earthquake is 100 attack. It's gonna be 50. Some moves are not affected by it, such as high horsepower. Rillaboom gets access to Grass Glide again because the DLC came up and Grassy Surge was a thing. Grassy Slide was also coming back, so that's also very funny. So you have Choice Band Rillaboom with Classic Light It's gonna wreak havoc. So I'm very used to the kind of rondo sets with Choice Bandit, Rillaboom. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. High horsepower for mainly Heatran and stuff like that. Who has the quad weakness to ground. U-turn is some, yeah, you have some great coverage. Knockoff. We've got fake out now as well, so got fake out. You can run fake out. You can also run Trailblaze with Grassy Seed, for example, and then acrobatics. So Drain Purge gets as well. So gonna be a lot of fun with Rillaboom. Rillaboom is very Pokemon is actually my favorite Alola starter. So yeah, I'm saying Alola, but it's actually Galari Galar. Yeah, I'm pretty nervous. I know. Yeah, with that I needed some speed. I needed some volt switchers. At least one volt switcher. I came around this Pokemon and I was thinking Raichu is one of my favorite first class Pokemons because in the beginning I was like Raichu was mainly my favorite because of the fact of the battle with Surge, what Ash did. So and when I played I played Sun and Moon, then I realized that Raichu was getting an Alola form and it was a very funny Pokemon. I used it a lot. I love the shiny. I love the design. I love his ability, who is a search server. So it doubles. With search server, its mainly option is it doubles the speed in electric terrain. So you can run with Raichu, you can run electric terrain. So you get double speed. You can put substitute on Nestplot. You name it. It's a very reliable volt switcher, so it's gonna be a lot of issues with the speed tiers where we can use life orb and stuff and other things. I need to make sure. Raichu is one of my three Terra Captains. Terra Captains can be used in free Terra, so I can build it around any typing possible. So yeah, I can have Terra flying, electric train for possibly double speed and the dodging of the ground types. I can do steel type for possible dark types, dark moves. I can use normal type for ghost moves. Fire type for bug, you name it, you name it. So, but with Terra, it is 18 points for three Pokemons, and it's below the point value of uh, 10, so 10 and below. So, Raichu was like 6 points, so it was very great pick. Then I started to notice that I missed out on a rep spinner or hazard removal. So I used this Pokemon in a showdown league, and I thought by myself, I really like this Pokemon. It's very defensive. It can take hits with sturdy and some other things. If you put him on the right spot, you can use him with Rocky Helmet eventually because he has very high defense. I saw when I make the Pokemon and I generate and it was like a mon with like 500 defense or something. But when I play with this Pokemon right? The religious archers game. I really like this design. Is one of the bosses, and at least I really liked. I really like what I saw. It's probably like my top three favorite super Pokemons, besides Samurott and Typhlosion. But my next pick is gonna be Avalok Isui. I really like, as I said, I had Max, you see, above me, 513 defense for level 100 is crazy. I had in one league and I managed to kill Garchomp and one other Pokemon with the mostly unwreckable Pokemon move, mostly click, and that is Avalanche. Avalanche is very fun because when he hits you, the avalanche is basically like a 120 base move. So it hits like a truck. Maar is most likely gonna be rapid spin or be my defensive check. Basically the defensive side. Mainly, it's gonna be a little bit with the options of Sylveon that I'm gonna be the defensive balls with Volcanion. Volcanion can put in also the efforts as offensively, but mainly the block of this team is gonna be Avalok, Sylveon, and Volcanion if needed, and also Okidogi can run defensively. So I have some fun options with this team. I'm not gonna lie, I really like I really like my team so far. The only thing when I talked to Scorpion and some other coaches, they were saying you miss a very good Terra captain. And I didn't have a lot of points left. Maybe like 12 or something. When I saw this Pokemon, I was like, hmm. I saw some YouTubers make great effort out of playing with this Pokemon and use him as a Terra Captain. So I was like, screw it, I'm gonna do it as well. Please welcome pick number 9, Meloetta. Meloetta, normal psychic. Is mainly gonna be my offensive um, Terramon. So if like for example with the options of gonna be offensive, so modest limit, eventually even physical can be run if I can use Relic Song, so I can trade in the normal psychic for a normal fighting, and I can be then great options for Terracatons to threat slice and then hit hard on the physical side. With the normal type and psychic type, I can use it on the special side. We have we can use Calm Minds. There's a lot of coverage like Hyper Voice, Psychic Psyshock, Thunderbolt, Dazzling Gleam. So it's gonna be a lot of offensive options. So you'll see how it goes. I believe it gets Thunder Wave as well, but I don't know. So yeah, this is gonna be my second Terra typing, Open Terra. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really excited for this league. First time I'm gonna be doing great, but we see. Originally I drafted Banette and one other Pokemon I don't remember anymore, but when I noticed that I was missing a flying type, for the extra coverage for ground moves and stuff. And I missed a defoker. I was like, well, I'm gonna drop Bayonet because I saw this Pokemon. I was like, uh, I'm gonna drop my last two picks and I'm gonna do a 10-man draft. So with the final pick, um, it was actually a transaction in grace period. Well, we got Drifblim. It's also Drifblim is also one of my target captains. It's gonna be defensive slash offensive. Depends on what I'm trying to run with it. Because he has a couple of great abilities in like Unburden or Flare Boost, I assume. So I could run with Unburdened, Calm Mindsets, Flame Orb, Flare Boost. I can run Defog. I can do Hex, Defog, Will-O-Wisp, and Strength Set for sample. This one's gonna be annoying, so I'm really excited to use him. I never used him before. I believe it's gonna be a solid defogger. So yeah, I hope you like what you saw, what I talked to you. I'm very nervous actually, if you haven't noticed, but yeah, this is gonna be the 10 Pokemons I will be using. So yeah, yeah. I mine my opinion. It's got a lot of weaknesses, but I can mainly arrange that with the mons and the sets and the thoughts of bringing what I really want to bring. Um, what my expectations are with this league. I'm mainly gonna try to go into playoffs, and we will see how that works out. I really hope so. But that was your team. That was my team for this league. The Grand Lake card shops are gonna be streaming. No, not streaming. I'm gonna make videos. I'm not pretty sure if I'm gonna do voice. I'm talking in because I believe most of the time I'm gonna be recording this during the night when my dad sleep. I don't want to waken up because she has her own company. So yeah, but yeah, for ado, don't mind me because I'm very tired. I have slept yesterday, so I'm a little bit of a cough, so my voice is also not great. But I hope you guys are excited about it. Leave a thumbs up, comment and like and subscribe please, and hopefully we will see you again with the next video. Will be the week one match against Brandon. So keep up the peace guys, and I'll catch you later. Bye.